back to my channel. So today we're going to be making a very exciting build. We're making a festival ground. So I wanted to make some sort of communal place that was like a big stage and kind of like a very festival vibe where they can camp out and have lots of stalls. And yeah, I wasn't really sure how I was going to make it, but when I started making the stage I was like, okay, this is going in the right direction. I absolutely love this build. It really does look so realistic to me. I hope you guys think the same, but it's just, I love theatre work, and as I've said in other videos, I studied theatre design and production and performing arts, and this is just right up my alley, so it was very fun to make. I hope you guys like it. So like I said in yesterday's video, I went to see Ollie Mears with my fiance the other day, and it kind of inspired me to make a stage build. I wasn't really sure how to go about it because I wanted it to be an outdoor event, and the event I went to was an indoor event, so it was kind of different. I've never actually been to a big festival because it's not really my sort of thing. I do love music, but lots of crowds, I'm not a big fan. So I just kind of took inspiration from his concert that we went to and then kind of added my own twist on it. So yes, that's what we're working on today. So I'm adding in some stage lights, the Fresnel lights with the barn doors. They kind of interlinking a little bit, but I still think it looks good. So yeah, I didn't want to add too much to the stage, and I didn't know what type of size to make it originally because, well, I didn't want to make it too big, but like big enough that it seemed like a festival stage. And then the roofing was a problem as well because I wanted it to not look like a normal roof, but I think the angle looked quite good in the end. I always say that. I really hope it actually does to you guys. So we're just working on the platforms for the stage now. I fiddled around a bit with making it all level because it wasn't level to begin with. Everything was slightly off, but it turned out alright then. So yeah. So I'm just adding in some stairs and some microphones for the backing singers and for the main singers on the platform. I really like how this turned out. It made me want to be on stage again. I miss it so much. I think since COVID it's made me want to perform even more, but it's just more difficult now than it used to be, but I'd love to get back into it. So I'm just adding a separate platform for a guitarist with a microphone, and I do make a DIY drum kit off camera, which is quite embarrassing to be honest. But considering we don't have drums, it's pretty good considering it's debug. So let me know what you think of my embarrassing drum kit, guys. So we're just making some dressing rooms downstairs and a place for the performers and the stars to get ready. I didn't know what I wanted to make down here. I decided to put in some stuff from Get Famous in the two end rooms, and I added in these doors which I've never used before, which are really cool, for the stars. It reminded me of High School Musical. Anyone else? Like Sharpay's room. So yeah, we're just adding in this downstairs so they've got a place to get changed and get sorted for the concert. And yeah, I really like this space. I think it's like an ideal size because it's like, it's not too big, but it's like big enough. You know what I mean? So yes, I'm adding in some, I don't know what they're called, the seats where you can get your makeup done and your hair done, and I think it's really cool. You can actually just do that in like normal gameplay. I just think it's really fun, and it's fun to see what your Sims turn their siblings into, or their parents, or whoever. But I haven't actually used it in a very long time, so I'll definitely have to have a Sim who's into hair and makeup and see what happens. So I'm just making the dressing rooms. I really love these little vanity mirrors. I think they're really cute. I can't remember what pack they're from. Vintage Glamour, perhaps? Or Luxury? Would it be Luxury Party? Would it? I'm not sure. But yeah. Just added some cookies to the desk, because you know, as a performer you need some sugar to get yourself going. I remember when I was doing stage work, I always used to have Lucozade Sports and Hershey bars, which I'd never had Hershey chocolate until then because they don't really sell it many places here in Britain, but not at the time anyway. But yeah, I really shouldn't have eaten so many. I was obsessed. The ones that had those cookie bits in them as well. I think they were cookie. Anyway, I don't remember, I haven't had them in so long. So I'm just working on the outside again, and I'm adding in a barrier so the crowd can't get to the stage. And I added these spotlights in. Usually they don't work for me, but fortunately they did today. I'm just adding in some tents so that the audience can stay over like a festival, and some stalls, which I did take a while to choose which ones I wanted because I wasn't quite sure. I added in quite a few festival stalls though, so there's quite an array of different options for the audience to buy. Although I did find it frustrating, or I do find it frustrating I should say, that you can't actually have like a big audience. I mean, I know it's Sims and you can't, but it would be really cool if you could. But yeah, I really love this build. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for the entrance, but I kind of went with this strange shape. I did eventually, that's the word, get rid of these lanterns because it just didn't really fit what I was going for. And the wired fence I wasn't too fond of either, but it was the best option out of what I had, so it is what it is. So yeah, I am now working on the flags around the outside. I wanted it to be like an enclosed space that was like very specific, that the events were happening here, although it's kind of like in the middle of Willow Creeks is where the Magnolia Park is. But yeah, so it's quite a short video for today guys, but I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I thoroughly enjoyed making this build, and lose my voice now guys. Yeah, so there'll be more builds hopefully the weekend, but if not, definitely next week. And don't forget to check out my shell challenge. So yes, thank you all very much for watching, and I shall see you guys next time. Thanks guys, bye. Cause you love to tell me what to do. Say no, I'm not like you, I don't think that you get it. You should go and get out, I'll make you regret it. Someone like you should worry about. Maybe you're too upside down, and I'm not like you, I don't think that you get it. I don't wanna put on a smile, everybody expects me to. So you can keep your suit and your tie, gotta hope that it strangles you. Yeah, I do. Your pride said you don't need to impress the ones you hate, that's so f***ed up. Cause everything you own just ends up owning you. So, dear society, you suck. Say no, I'm not like you, I don't think that you get it. You should go and get out, I'll make you regret it. Someone like you should worry about. Maybe it's you who's upside down, and I'm not like you, I don't think that you get it. Ooh. Outside of this box, who cares about your posts? I know they're only fake. Show us what you own and how much money that you make. Yeah, I know that you're trying to fix me, but I don't wanna be like you. Keep your stupid job, pretend that you're the person you wanted to be. And you're dying not to work, but work until you die. And you're dying not to work, but work until you die. You're dying not to work, but work until you die. You're die.